Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start out by giving our praises and honor and our glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Merkakadash, Yahweh, being the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, our higher. By Hashem means in the name. Yahweh Shai is the true and powerful mighty name of who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Yeshua, or Yeshaya. And the Rahakadash is the Holy Spirit, according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I've learned the truth of the Bible from. And peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect. T believes the listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh Hashem Shai. And much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom now more so than ever. May Yahweh Hashem Shai continue to bless you in your households. I'm the brother Yawan coming back after the lesson, Lord, when it's edifying. And here you go. This certain prophecy is inching closer and closer. All right. So I have here an article from the Insider from a couple of days ago, and it's titled, "Thousands of people are reportedly lining up to have a portion of their skull removed and one of Elon Musk's brain chips implanted." All right. So, hey, hold on, I got to get this. Before I get into the article, I must be able to get this. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." All right, and we can clearly see that this thing is not tarrying no more, man. So let's go into the article. It says thousands of people are interested in becoming Neuralink patients, a Bloomberg report says. Elon Musk startup received FDA approval earlier this year to start human trials. The brain chip startup hopes to implant a device that acts as a Fitbit in your skull. You know, the Fitbits are like, those watches. You have little apps on your phone that keep track of, your blood pressure, your heart rate, and all that stuff. Man. People really finna, and it says thousands of people, man, to have a chunk of their skull removed, man. Damn. So let's get into it. Thousands of people have expressed interest in receiving one of Neuralink's brain implants. A recent Bloomberg report from one of Elon Musk's biographers, Ashley Vance, says. Vance, who said he visited Neuralink's facilities 10 times in 3 years, said the company had yet to implant its device in a human, but aim to operate on 11 people next year and more than 22,000 people by 2030. And hopefully it'll be before then, because I don't want to be here in Babylon the Great for 7 more years, man. Like, straight up. Continuing on, earlier this year, the U.S. Food and Administration, FDA, gave Neuralink, which Musk co-founded in 2016, approval to launch human trials of its device that Musk has described as a Fitbit in your skull. And just think about it, man. They got to remove a chunk of your skull to have this done. Okay, so think of like brain surgery survival rate. I want to say like 50-60%. Okay, so you want to take this chance just to get a damn chip in your brain so you can what? The FDA had previously rejected Neuralink's bid for human testing in March over safety concerns. Reuters reported, including that the wires connected to the brain chip could move within a subject's head, or that the chip could overheat. And you're going to have them concerns, but you still going to have some geniuses that's still going to go get it done amid these concerns, because, they want to be healed. Okay, because, that's going to be one of the main things that they're going to, use. They're going to use them false lying wonders, Slovakia, making people walk again and all that stuff. Okay, in September, the company began recruiting for its first human trial. Neuralink said in a blog post that it was looking for people who had paralysis in all 4 limbs because of a spinal cord injury or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. The company says it hopes to eventually make a device that will create a sort of symbiosis between humans and machines and will allow people to send messages or play games using only their thoughts. But first, the company says it hopes to help people with neurological disorders. And that's how they're going to reel people in between the like between people trying to be healed of their handicaps, or people want to have supernatural abilities. That's how they're gonna rope a lot of people in. Okay, hold on, cause see, now I got to get this. Alrighty. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not in the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. And that's right. Okay? The elect is not going to be fooled by this, okay, by these lying wonders, because that's all that this is a lying wonder to, deceive the masses of the people so they will take this thing, okay? Vance, who authored the 2015 biography Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, in the quest for a fantastic future, said in his report that despite an outpouring of interest from thousands of prospective patients, the company was still looking for its first volunteer or someone willing to have a chunk of their skull removed by a surgeon so a large robot can insert a series of electrodes and super thin wires into their brain. That's what I said, man. Who in their right mind would want to undergo this procedure, man? Musk's biographer said that it would take a couple of hours for a surgeon to perform the craniotomy, and then about 25 minutes for the robot to insert the device along with its ultra-thin array of about 64 threads. He said the device would replace the portion of the skull that had been removed. Vance added that the threads were about 1/14 the width of a single strand of human hair. Damn. Okay, so I guess that's the diagram of how it's supposed to be. It says the chip is designed to sit behind the ear while the electrodes are threaded into the brain. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, how about Shim How Shai, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Papa Kashah, keep the hopeful elect away from this sorcery. Vance wrote that Neuralink had done 155 implantation surgeries using the robot on a variety of animal test subjects, including pigs and monkeys. But he said in typical Musk fashion, the billionaire had continued to push for the robot to move faster, as well for the surgery to be performed without human help. A spokesperson for Neuralink did not respond to a request for comment ahead of publication. That boy said he wants the robot to move faster and to have the surgery performed without him. Man, nope. Not I, said the cap. The biographer said Musk had pointed to the need to combat competition from other brain-computer startups such as Synchron and Onward, which had already begun human trials. So you already got some other companies that's ahead Elon Musk's company. They are currently kicking our asses, Musk said, after Synchron implanted its first device in a U.S. patient in July 2022. In December 2021, one of Synchron's patients in Australia was the first person to send a tweet using only his thoughts. Vance quoted the billionaire saying Neuralink needed to pick up its pace like the world was coming to an end. It makes me think about this. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, end of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Right. Okay. That's why he said, he wants them to pick up the pace, like the world is coming to an end, because Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, their world, their age, their rulership is coming to an end. To keep up with artificial intelligence and the possibility of an AI being that wouldn't be friendly to humans, man. Yet while maniacal sense of urgency may work at Tesla or SpaceX, where he has initiated sprints and slept on the factory floor to meet deadlines, at least one Neuralink executive has taken note of caution. We can't blow up the first three. That's not an option here. Siobhan Zillis, Neuralink's director of special project and the mother of two of Musk's children, told Vance in a reference to SpaceX first three rockets, which exploded. Okay, and that's the end of the article, man. Okay. So, man, and now look at it, says, have you filled out an application for Neuralink's human trials? Or do you have a tip? Reach out to the reporter from, and anybody in their right mind would tuck tail and run from that, man. We are not to, one, because they talking about taking out the trunk of the damn skull. But what about this? This is Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 28. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh. Okay? We ain't supposed to be making in our cuttings in the flesh, man. Okay? Point blank, period. This is Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. All right, and that's that's an analogy on like what it's like to trust in Egypt, in America, in your captivity, your oppressors. Okay, it's like getting pierced through the hand, which is something very painful. Okay. And that's gonna be all you people that take this thing, okay, because you trust it in your enemy. Okay? The scriptures tell us not to trust in our enemy. Let's get that. There's the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right? They're going to be wicked regardless. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Yeah. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? And nobody's gonna feel sorry for you people that take the M.O.T.B, that get any of these microchips, man. We ain't gonna feel sorry for y'all if the thing overheats, or you get a grievous sore, or whatever. It explodes on you. We're not gonna Shalakia. We're not gonna feel bad for you, because y'all should have chose the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, okay? Because according to the book of Psalms, 118 and 8, it is better to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai than to put confidence in princes. Okay? Because man is going to let you down every single time, man. All right? And I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. This is Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. The forehead aspect is going into this brain chip that we just read about. Them removing the chunk of your skull so you can get this thing put in you. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the number of the man, or the number, Salakia. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom, that him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, so no need to take this charagma, man. Stay far away from it. Flee from it as in the face of a serpent. So I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying, giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace, blessing, safety, and salutation to the hopeful elect and to you believers and listeners out there. Shalom.